Hello, dear friends. This is the March 2020 horoscope for people who have their sun or rising sign in Aquarius. And for you, my friends, this month is gonna be pivotal because Saturn is ingressing your sign. So prepare for some personal transformations and some significant changes. And what's important here is to say that, first of all, Saturn is no longer in your 12th house. Saturn in 12th house can be quite challenging, frankly, and this can bring some kind of isolation or a very sometimes lonely period and period that you have to dig deeper, you have to complete things, finish with the old stuff. So that was the scenario for the past couple of years for you, but it's shifting this month. And this is a drastic change which you will feel during the next couple of years. And many people think that, oh, Saturn in first house, it's very difficult. Wow, what will happen? The truth is that Saturn in first house is easier than Saturn in 12th house. So it will be a relief. And I'm not saying that, you should just go and have party and it will be all that simple. With Saturn, things are never simple. But I expect this to be the time when you will step up, that something will change internally, but also externally. And you would put the beginning of a new cycle. Every time when certain planet is crossing your first house, your own sign, especially if this is your rising sign, by the way, this is the beginning of a new period. And if we talk about the moon, this is happening every month. With the sun, it happens every year. But with Saturn, it happens once in almost 30 years, 29 years. So obviously, this is a big shift and the beginning of a brand new cycle. So things are changing drastically for you, and these are tendencies for many years ahead. So focus on yourself, on your actions. Is there something that you need to focus on to be more organized, to be more logical, to be more precise? Another great thing with Saturn in first house is that we may pay more attention to our physical appearance. I have seen many people lose weight with Saturn in first house, so it might happen if you wanted to, of course. But from another perspective, it's just time to put the focus on yourself and your actions. And if you do it in the right way, you would be rewarded. That's the favorite and the most important thing for Saturn, to do it the right way. Don't skip things. Don't try to use the simple path. Use the right path. Do it the right way, and Saturn will reward you. So big news for you and significant drastic changes. The other important thing is that Mercury is turning direct. So at the beginning of the month, it's still retrograde, so we have to be careful with the regular stuff, documents, plans, traveling, communication, you name it. But after the 9th of March, things are changing and they will slowly go back to normal. So we are having a green light for new projects after the 9th of March. That's quite important as well. The other news is that Mars is making some important conjunctions. Two conjunctions with Jupiter and Pluto in your 12th house. So it could be an intense period of some internal work, something that you prepare for, something that you experience on an emotional level. It could be quite healing. It could be also very intense. It's a great time to concentrate on some spiritual work, to go on a retreat or something that would help you to do the internal work that you need to do. Over time, this might bring you success with Jupiter and Mars. And with Mars and Pluto, this could also be internal, deep energy healing. So focus on this, take some action. And another news is that at the very end of the month, Mars is also ingressing Aquarius and will join Saturn there. So from one side, we have to consider that this is a challenging combination. Mars and Saturn are not friends with each other. So you might feel some kind of blockages, something you need to overcome, some kind of, lack of balance. But if you're ready to put some serious efforts and work hard, over time, this may pay off. Mars with Saturn can be an extra productive, constructive combination. If you have a concrete goal, something you want to do, Mars and Saturn combined can help you to be disciplined, to be organized, and to really take action. But expect some kind of delays or things that you need to overcome. It's always happening the Saturn way. Saturn really dominates in this combination. So as you see, my friends, pivotal changes for your sign especially. 12th and first house are strongly triggered, which means that some internal processes are still going on. You still need to complete something or let it go or heal something. It's also a preparation phase, but at the same time, things are shifting into taking the real actions, into stepping up, into moving to a different chapter of your life and taking more action. So very interesting and very transformative, because recently, actually for quite a long time, many planets and energies are triggering your 12th house. Pluto, Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, eclipses, and it's a lot of inner work. It's a lot of preparation, and it could be quite intense. So I really see that it has been tough probably, but things are changing now, and you have the opportunity to step outside of this corner or this lonely place and do something different. So great changes are coming ahead for you guys. The next thing that I have prepared for you is the list with the most positive and the most challenging aspects. So you might want to write them down or make a screenshot for a reference during the month. And while you do that, I would like also to present to you a new opportunity, a new project I have created for you, which is designed to help you make a difference. It's available on your phone as an app, and it's a membership platform. It's called MarStrars DreamTeam. You will have the opportunity to get daily horoscopes, private Facebook group. Those presentations will be available there as well, the monthly ones, and also opportunity for monthly webinars or one-on-one sessions if you want to. And all of that is designed to be easy and accessible in the most convenient way for you. So if you're ready for this change, check the links below. And with that being said, we can move now to the other part with the other events and how they will affect you. We'll quickly go through them, so we do it in the most convenient way. We begin with the 3rd of March and an aspect, challenging aspect between Saturn in 12th house and Venus in 3rd house. Be more careful with communication, with negotiations, with some potential secrets or some internal blockages which can interfere with your plans, and especially with women. It's challenging aspect, so negotiations are not recommended during this aspect. But then on the 4th of March, things are changing. First of all, Mercury retrograde is going back to Aquarius. So for a couple of days, you need to be extra careful with your plans, with everything you do, with communication and so on. So for approximately 1 week or even less, Mercury will be retrograde. So be careful with your own plans. On the other side, Venus is ingressing your 4th house, which can bring more harmony into your personal life, with your family, with relatives. It's nice, it's positive, it's helpful. Also, Mercury retrograde is having a positive aspect with Venus on this particular day, which may allow you to restart some negotiations or to find compromises to previous problems, and overall to improve the communication. Then on the 8th of March, we have 2 conjunctions. The Sun with Neptune in your 2nd house can bring more inspiration, more creativity, which you can use to build up or to create something material. But such a combination may also bring complications, especially in the material area. So be careful with financial decisions, with some purchases or investments. You may not be very logical when it comes to those decisions. So more attention, please. And Venus with Uranus are also joining in your fourth house. So there might be some surprises within the family or with relatives, something which can be quite interesting as an experience, but also something that requires more flexibility and ability to make changes. Then on the 9th of March, we have some big news because Mercury is finally going direct. This would be great for the future, for the following days, for the rest of the month, because things are slowly going back to normal. We have the green light, new projects are okay, purchases, technical stuff, communication, everything is going back to normal. But on the 9th of March, we have to be extra careful. This is one of the peak challenging moments when Mercury shifts the direction. So on the 9th of March, be extra careful. And also on the 9th, we have a full moon, which will trigger your 8th and 2nd house. The house is related to your possessions, to the exchange of energy, to also material stuff or investment. Is there something you need to change, something you need to let go? But also, this could be like a culmination when you can achieve something concrete. So focus, the most important is the balance. And here we talk about balance of energy and exchange. So try to improve that and you would really feel more energized. Then on the 11th of March, we have one of the most positive aspects during the month. Jupiter in your 12th house with the Sun in 2nd house. Some kind of opportunities to expand, to grow, to succeed, to have material results, especially related to money and also to something that you are doing, you are taking action towards. Inspirational, this may also be some idea that may come to you as an intuitive insight or whatever. So open your mind, open your heart, listen to your intuition, and you might succeed in something practical at the same time. Then on the 14th of March, two other aspects are triggering the same houses again. Mars in 12th house with Neptune in 2nd house may bring you inspiration to do something, to take action, to feel what you need to do. Also, this combination may bring concrete results. And Pluto in 12th is connecting with the Sun in 2nd house. Empowerment, confidence coming from within. Ability to transform something, to be confident and strong in taking action towards something material and practical. But also this could be quite healing, by the way. For some energy practices, this is amazing. On the 16th of March, Mercury is going again to your 2nd house, but Mercury is already direct, so it's okay. And it's interesting because we may have the opportunity to fix, to solve, to reassess some of the things that might have been complicated or messed up during Mercury retrograde, because Mercury was retrograde in the same position in your chart. So be open to find some new solutions and to reassess things, especially when it comes to material stuff and money. On the 19th of March, also another positive aspect between Saturn in 12th and the Sun in 2nd house. Very nice aspect for financial, practical results, taking action, organizing, structuring. Concentrate on your money situation, on your finances, on your expenses, how you can prioritize, how you can order, structure them, how you can get some concrete and practical results. This can be very productive combination. And later during the same day, the Sun is ingressing your 3rd house which puts the focus more into the area of ideas, communication, opportunities to learn new things, to travel, to connect to other people. And that's the tendency for the following month. So things are becoming kind of more interesting, but also there could be more variety in the next 1 month. Then on the 20th of March, we have the Mars-Jupiter conjunction that we already talked about. Very interesting, very exciting combination that can help you to take certain actions or to prepare for something. And it's mostly about internal work, in your case with this conjunction in 12th house. Preparation, internal work, spiritual work, and just listening to your intuition and taking action from that point. Then the 21st of March is the most important day of the month, especially for you Aquarius, because Saturn is ingressing your first house. Personal changes, new shifts, new horizons, new opportunities, getting out of this corner or this lonely place that you might have been through during the past couple of months or even more. So we already talked about it, big changes personally. 22nd of March comes also with two positive aspects. Venus in 4th house with Neptune in 2nd house can be very positive for financial stuff and also for family gatherings, communication, improving the relationship, sharing more feelings, deepening the connection. The other aspect is between Mercury in 2nd house and Uranus in 4th house, which can also be quite exciting and interesting. You may have new ideas that you can turn into something practical. Financially, there might be some surprises, some exciting ideas, how you can improve this area, how you may earn more money. And this might happen quite unexpectedly or at least very fast for you. Also possible surprises at home or with relatives. Then on the 23rd of March, we have the conjunction between Mars and Pluto. Overall, we have to consider this aspect as a challenging because it can get too intense, too explosive. Internally, it could be quite strong and triggering. Some kind of drama, some kind of anger also might come on the surface, but you have the opportunity to transform that, to heal it, to let it go. And also, you might use it as an inner motivation to change and transform something. So hopefully, it will empower you. And then on the 24th, we have the new beginning, the new lunar cycle coming with the new moon in your 3rd house. It's a great time to focus on new ideas, on some plans that you can make. Also, new contacts can be created. You can meet with some interesting people and you may learn lots of new things. So concentrate on what you want to learn, how you want to improve your skills, especially the practical skills, and also what would you like to have in the area of friendships and communication. The 28th of March also brings two positive aspects between Venus in 4th house and Jupiter and Pluto in your 12th house. Deeper connection with family members, more emotions, also succeeding in something that's personally important for you. This might be great also for property situations or solutions that you may find, and overall just allowing you to find more peace internally, to feel calmer, to feel more balanced, and to feel more positive about the things that you want to do. Then the 30th of March is bringing another significant shift. Mars is ingressing your 1st house, which is always important. Anything that triggers 1st house is very important. And Mars is the natural ruler of 1st house. So Mars is at the right place there. Time to take actions, to step out, to do something independently. But be careful also because on the next day, Mars is joining Saturn in your 1st house. And there is a challenging moment here we have to consider, which can bring some kind of boundaries, something that you need to overcome, something that you have to respect. But if you are organized, structured, disciplined, such a combination can make you extra productive, very hardworking, and over time it will pay off. But it's not easy, so prepare for the hard work and, of course, the benefits that it will bring you later. And that, my friends, is your monthly horoscope. So March 2020 is a big month for you. So many changes, so many pivotal shifts, especially for you. So if you would like to join our new project, MarStrars Dream Team, we are ready to make a difference together. So check the link below and I hope to see you there. Thank you so much for your time and I'll see you soon.